This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. As the Democrats celebrated inside the Pepsi Center on opening day of the convention, outside on the streets, police pepper sprayed protesters and rounded up dozens of them in mass arrest. The incident began near the Civic Center Park around 7 p.m., where a few hundred protesters had gathered to march. The police arrived in full riot gear, surrounded the protesters, blocking them in before firing pepper spray into the crowd. Protesters fled across the park, where they were met by dozens of police officers boxed them in. Many of the marchers sat down in the street. Nearly 100 people were arrested. Democracy Now! Arrived on the scene moments afterwards and spoke with some of the eyewitnesses.
Right there. Stay right there. My name is Jacob, and I work with Berkeley Copwatch. We go out, we watch the police when they're interacting with people. So obviously we're here at the DNC to ensure that police are not utilizing tactics that are against the law. And what took place about an hour ago, we had a big group of protesters start marching, and what happened is they cordoned off the block on both sides, and without any warning, with nothing, they initiated arrests. Now, the rest of the people that should have had an opportunity to leave were asked to go up the street, and then were also enclosed. So basically what the police did is they just did a mass arrest with the intention of keeping people in jail for the next 2 days, so they won't be out tomorrow, they won't be out the day after the protest.
I'm Steve Nash with Denver Copwatch. We're a police accountability group that observes the police, and tonight we watched protesters block the street about a block from here. There's about 50 protesters in the street. The police came at them in riot gear from both sides and hemmed them in. Then they refused to let anybody out, including people who were just on the sidewalk in the group who were not actually trying to block the street. I saw one older legal observer beg for the police to let him out, and they refused. They pushed him back into the crowd. Then they donned their gas masks and began pushing the media and legal observers and the public a block away in each direction in a very aggressive manner.
99% of the officers tonight that are operating, look behind me, have no identification, which is against the law. An officer has to be identified by a badge or a nameplate. But if you look behind me at all these sheriffs, there is not one of them identifiable. Hey, we need to, as you see, these guys could hurt us at any given time, and we will not know how to hold them accountable. We can't identify these guys. These guys are operating with complete impunity.